You are correct. Look at
Every
this.
once in a while, Judge.
Corrections are happening. I appreciate it.
I hate to correct you.
That's no. Here's the thing. I always tell people to make sure that if I'm saying something that's incorrect, to let me know. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm going to need y'all to do, though.
Yes,
I need her to initially. Yes. Yes. If you have her come up, please. Hello, Miss Lockart. All right, Miss Lockart, we're going to bring you back on July 27th. My understanding from probation is you have an appointment with them on July 20th, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we'll bring you back on the 27th to see where we are. Yes.
One other thing, Judge, we talked about mental health.
Mhm.
She apparently told somebody in the system that she's not interested. She is interested in mental health court. She and I have discussed that today. She understands a little bit more about health court and part of your probation. And I think that's a fantastic program.
Okay.
I would highly recommend that she either be rescreened or whatever she's.
Well, here's the thing. You have to discuss that with your attorney and counsel. If you want to speak with mental health court and talk to them, you can. And they will have your client with you on that at that time. If you want to be there with her for the interview. All right.
Okay. Can you restate with you? Okay, so probation.
Probation is going to come visit you on July 20th because that's when you're scheduled for your next evaluation.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back on July 27th because I will have that report so I'll know what's a good placement for you.
Yes.
All right. So do you want to go to mental health court?
Right from the start, you can feel the tension. This isn't just another routine court date. Every word here could tip the scales.
And you can discuss it with your attorney, okay? Now, here's my other question. Why is her outfit dirty? I mean, this is not, I have dirt that just won't come out of an outfit. It's dirty. Does anybody know why her clothing is not clean? Are they not doing laundry at the jail? I mean, am I the only person seeing this, that her outfit is dirty? I mean, were you crawling on the floor or something in your outfit? Or did they give that to you like that? All right, so we're gonna have to, I'll call the jail and see what's up with laundry. I mean, I know they,
Yeah, I think you did with sheets dirty too.
your sheets are dirty too?
Where are they keeping?
But
I mean, is it just regular? So
it's cheap. It's
GP.
cool.
The notes GP. So
All right, so I'll call over there and see what's going on with the laundry. I think they have the trustees to do laundry. Okay, I'm sorry?
It was making me itch.
Okay, well, here's the thing. As I tell people, when you're at the jail, you're not going to get the detergent and then they're going to put some Downy in the rinse cycle
They don't clean.
or sheets. Your detergent just says detergent. The soap just says soap. So, but I'm going to check on that at the jail. And so you're saying sheets are not being washed and the uniforms not being washed?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I will talk to the sheriff about that.
Thank you.
And I'll talk to the sheriff about deputies being worked overtime, but that's all I can do is put that out there.
Well, please don't.
All right, is there anything else?
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
If we're going to re-refer over to mental health court, I'll just give you an order to sign.
Yes. Okay, but that won't interfere with her scheduled 20th date.
We're gonna keep that date as well.
Okay. All right, so your attorney's going to talk to you about mental health court. So we can't do this thing where you tell them you're not interested and then we do this back and forth. We don't do that, okay? So your attorney will speak to you about that, but I will see you back here on the 27th. Yes, and I'll talk to the sheriff about the outfits and the clothing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sure.
You keep saying, yes, sir.
No, I said yes, Your Honor.
No, you said, yes, sir.
I said yes, Your Honor.
I would
Okay.
say- I heard yes, Your Honor, as well, Judge.
Okay. All right, are you proceeding on the,
One moment.
are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we're gonna go with the lesser included offense of attempted arson, recklessly causing damage.
Okay. Any objection?
No objection.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Oh, you're right. She did say yes, Your Honor. I don't know why it sounded like sir. My allergies are really, I apologize. My allergies are really acting up today.
And Judge, I whispered to her that she needs to speak up and enunciate, so she had no questions.
Okay, that's okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Because sometimes people always say that, and I'm like, what? All right. Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of attempted arson, recklessly causing damage as a state?
Okay, pause for a second. Judge just notices her outfit is dirty. This is subtle but huge. Courts notice the little things, and this could speak volumes about her current living conditions and mindset.
Jail felony, the range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Actually, Judge,
I believe, Judge, since it's attempted, the arson, recklessly causing damage is a state jail, and since it's attempted, it's a Class A misdemeanor.
Okay, why do you guys have this filled out as a state jail?
It should have been
the
changed.
first paragraph specifically should list it as a class.
All right, so you all need to redo this piece of paperwork.
Sure.
And I would suggest that you use the felony paperwork. That way you can write it in, because otherwise
It's difficult.
I don't have knowledge that she knows that it's a Class A, because that's not how it's listed.
That first paragraph should be, I wrote A right next to it. That's my handwriting. First page, Judge, it says range of punishment, and it listed up to a $4,000 fine and up to a year in jail.
Oh, okay, you are correct. Look at
Every
this.
once in a while, Judge.
Corrections are happening. I appreciate it.
I hate to correct you, Your Honor.
That's, no. Here's the thing. I always tell people,
Sounds good.
make sure that if I'm saying something that's incorrect, to let me know, okay? All right, so this is what I'm gonna need you all to do, though.
Yes,
I
Judge.
need her to initial it, so I know that she knows, because all of this is state jail felony paperwork. That's why I say state jail.
Sure.
Sorry about that, Judge. I saw that. I thought about using the other paperwork, but I didn't know if that was probably the better way. From now on, I'll probably try to do that.
Okay. Because all this paperwork is state jail felony paperwork.
I tried crossing out, it was the felony, the discussion about the felony in possession of a firearm. And I thought I caught everything else. I think I changed everything to reflect
Yeah,
it.
we
Okay.
erased all of the stuff about the firearm possession because that doesn't apply because it's not a felony.
Okay, let me carefully read through the paperwork. Just give me a moment to make sure that everything is the way it should be. All right. All right, so we're back on the record. All right, they're charging you as arson as a Class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment for that offense is up to $4,000 fine and up to a year in a Bear County jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court doesn't have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court only has the authority to sentence you up to 1 year in the Bear County jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
If I could answer a little bit more, Your Honor. Yes, I do believe she does. She's mentally competent. She was done a psych evaluation for competency a few months ago. She has been found competent after discussing the case with her today and last week as a jail visit. I agree, she is competent, Judge.
All right, so she's already been to the magistrate's court and they've deemed her competent?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, do you believe she was sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Lockart, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, according to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of attempted arson recklessly causing damage. They're recommending deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration County Court Cause number 634806, and there's to be a MIC evaluation. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
I'm showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There you are.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years and there be a TAP evaluation. All right, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Has to follow the plea bargain.
All right, Miss Lockart, if you're released from custody, do you have a place to live?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where?
738 Moore Street.
No, I'm sorry, don't say the address,
Oh,
but who will you be living with?
I apologize. It's a property my father had bought me.
Sorry, what?
I'll be living by myself.
Well, whose property is it?
My father.
Why were you not living with your father before? During this incident?
No, it's because I'm 30 years old.
Well, no, here's the thing. I'm reading this, and it appears, rightly or wrongly, the way I'm reading it, it appears that you were homeless. It says that you started this fire because you were trying to dry a blanket. So I'm wondering why you were not living. Well, no, that's what they say you told them. It's in the police report. So I'm trying to figure out, why were you homeless and why would your father let you live with him now?
Judge, if I can just have a second.
Here's the thing, Miss Lockart, you need to be honest with me because I'm trying to figure out your conditions. And let me just tell you one or two things.
Here's a classic courtroom teaching moment. The judge is breaking down attempted arson charges and the state jail felony range. For anyone watching, this is where defendants need to fully grasp what they're pleading to. Ignorance here can be costly.
Things are going to end up happening. If I don't believe you're going to be honest with me, this is going to be set for a PSI. You're going to be sent back to the Bear County Jail. They're going to do a PSI report, and I'll get it when I get it, which will probably be within 8 weeks. So you need to answer my questions, and you need to answer my questions honestly. Now, in this police report, basically it's implying that you were homeless because it said there were clothing and other items, and that you lit this fire because you told them you were trying to dry your blanket. So this is what you stipulated to. I didn't force anybody to stipulate to it. That's what's in the police report. So why were you homeless if now you can live with your father?
I wasn't at home, but I was not homeless.
So why were you living in this field or wherever it was with your items?
I have no idea. I don't know how to answer that.
All right, so why is she wearing yellow today?
I'm pregnant.
Okay, I just wanted to hear it. And how far along?
Like 22 weeks now.
Oh,
Judge, I didn't mean to be presumptuous, but I have been in this court once or twice before. I did tell her she was going to be taking a parenting class, which was theoretically outside. But she understands she's going to take the parenting class going forward, because that's going to be her mark.
all right. And is she on medications at the jail?
Yes, Judge. She was not on her medication at the time. Now she is on her medication. She's frankly alive. She's definitely competent at this point in time. At the time, she was not being rational, but at this time, she is going to be successful going forward. There is a part about the mental MIC caseload and her being interviewed for that. I believe that would be necessary. And she understands that being med compliant is going to be a part of that as well.
All right, do you have any other children?
Yes, I do.
How many?
2.
And where are they?
Out of town with my family.
And what are their ages?
11.
They're both 11, twins? That's either yes or no.
Yes.
All right, this is what, is there anything else from either side? Do you know if she's receiving SSI or no?
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. I'm going to want felony drug court referral. They should be able to do it because it's 2 years. And I'm going to want a MIC evaluation.